Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag on the Series JG. Last time we had quite a cliffhanger. There's a psychotic slave trader, and the assassins are willing to pay Kenway to kill him. You think Kenway's going to do it? Is he going to refuse? No. He's going to kill this guy. So let's see where the psychotic slave trader is. He's somewhere in the city. That's pretty much what we were told. Again, fairly small, do not enter on pain of death area. If there's a roof of any kind nearby, we should be able to finish this off quite easily. That was a hell of a jump, Kenway. Actually, it seems to have found a fairly inefficient way to get to where I'm trying to go. There we go. Part of me does want to go back now and play, even if I don't LP them, play other Assassin's Creed games. This can be fun. It can also be incredibly frustrating and silly. Well, I've got a soft place to land, so let's get on ground level and stop worrying about whether or not we'll be able to find a way forward. Seriously, was that him right there? Get away! No, get out of view before I lose my perfect... Ah, damn it, I lost my bonus. Oh well. Still gonna win. Wait, are you black? What the hell are you doing helping the slave traders? I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be that shocked. It wasn't on... Oh, well, it's hard to tell sometimes what skin tonation characters are in this game when they're in the shadows and wearing hats and you're just kind of running past them, but even if he was black, it was not unheard of for... I mean, slave traders would own slaves who would assist in the handling of slaves sometimes. It wasn't I don't think they did that like as a matter of course, because I can think of some dangers to letting, you know, your slaves help trade with other, you know, help deal with the trade of slaves, because they might just decide, you know what, fuck this, slave revolt time. But it's not like automatically insane that they would be. Can you guys just stop looking for me now? Thank you. Alright. Oh, there's another one over here, so that's convenient. Yeah, I actually feel kind of good about the missions where we're fighting the slave trade as opposed to just, you know, killing dudes or trying to make Kenway rich. So, that's kind of the whole deal with Adewale's DLC. So if you are enjoying that part, then I am planning to do his DLC, and that part should appeal. Although the temptation to say, what a maroon, every time they describe maroons is going to be bad, it's going to get me in trouble. There appears to be no special, this is just 1,000 reals, however you want to do it. The judge, you're going to judge, you're going to judge. A corrupt judge living in Port Royal has sent one too many innocent men to the gallows. Find him and kill him. I'm assuming he sent one innocent man to the gallows, because I would think one is one too many. Maybe I'm just a big softy. He is not even anywhere close to us, which is kind of irritating. We're going to have to cross to the other side of the world. It's possible that we can trigger the other assassin contract first. Let's try it and find out. But if we can't have two assassin contracts going at once, we probably need to go deal with that guy just to make sure that we don't somehow break it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could slide under the fence there. Oh, just dive, Kenway. It'll hurt, but you'll recover. It didn't even hurt that much. So we'll head over here and see what there is to see, but it turns out we have to do this assassin mission right now anyway. We'll be even further from where we need to be. Stop climbing trees, you moron. A plantation master and then... Okay, the plantation master. A plantation master in the North Fields is known to be an unusually cruel and sadistic slave trader. Kill him. Gotcha. Appears I can have two going at once. Indeed, I've got two going at once. And it looks like that's going to be it for assassin contracts in Kingston, Mon. So that's kind of good to be done. There's a warehouse full of cool shit, but we won't mess with it now. Let's just be a distraction from murdering the plantation master. You guys are having a tough time. I feel for you. Kind of ironic that it was only after Adewale left that I... Dude, there's like 3 of them running here. Maybe there's more than one plantation master? It's ironic, of course, that it was only after Adewale left that I developed a conscience about this stuff, apparently, but, what the hell, I'm still being paid for the work. Maybe I shouldn't feel that noble about it. There he is. God keep you, sir. God bless you and keep you, sweet Mother McCree. You are too far away. Alright. So I'll just let you guys do your thing. Oh man, this guy might take them all out. Always go for the guy with a powdered wig. Always bet on black. That'll certainly enable me to get a lot closer. Once this guy either dies of his berserkness or just gets out. I think I'm gonna have to wait for him to die. Luckily, in the main game, they do not target civilians when they're berserked. And I think they won't target non-slave civilians even in Adewale's DLC. But unless I'm very much mistaken, I could be wrong, it's been a while. If you berserk the plantation guards, they start killing the slaves. But plantation guards attacking slaves is part of the game mechanic. It's if the guards start noticing guards are being killed, well, A, if they see Adewale doing it, major difference between Adewale and Kenway. Don't want to focus on this too much, don't want to seem like I'm obsessed with race, but yeah, they got kind of different skin tone. So if they see Adewale on a slave plantation killing overseers, they do jump to the conclusion there's a slave rebellion on and start killing the slaves. So that's a pretty major difference. Hey, cool, they got like a pirate, a pirate scarecrow. Probably could have snuck over here all slick-like, but... a lot closer, I might be able to assassinate him with a pistol from here. Would need to get him with a headshot to get the full bonus, though. Done. Oh, fuck. I wandered slightly too far. No, just leave me be. Just leave me be. And that was a freaking courier. Should have left well enough alone, dude. An unusually cruel overseer. He doesn't give his slaves who work, you know, sun up to sundown in the fields, foot rubs at the end of the day like some of the other overseers do. I suppose, you know, not that I don't want to sound like I'm defending slavery, Jesus, but I guess you have to assume there were varying levels. It can't have been like a good, sweet deal to be a slave, but probably between slaves. And it's, you know, well documented there was gossip between slaves on neighboring plantations. That was just like a regular part of the world back in those days. But yeah, you got to assume that there were places like, oh man, yeah, you know, they whip you if you act up, and food ain't great, and you know, we gotta work for like 12 hours a day under the sun. But and the guys that's at plantation next door, they actually got it fucking worse than we do. That probably was part of the world back in the day. That's where the expression "sold down the river" comes from, actually. Little literary knowledge for anybody who's interested. If you're not familiar with the expression, it basically means to betray somebody, more or less. And the expression, like, you know, you sold them down the river, it's, well, like you turned on them. And it comes from Uncle Tom's Cabin. I guess that's, well, it doesn't really come from Uncle Tom's Cabin. I mean, the phrase refers to the fact that, like, plantations down the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River is a very long river, and the farther north you went along the Mississippi, kind of in general terms, the easier life was. And I'm not saying it was easy, but the easier life was for the slaves. And then when they got like way down near the bottom of the river, because like, you know, Missouri, you might have slaves working like, you know, there might be house slaves or something. Then you get downriver, you get the cotton plantations, which is like literally hell on earth. And so like in Uncle Tom's Cabin, Uncle Tom was like, oh, you know, the phrase Uncle Tom now has a meaning in our parlance too, which is not entirely positive. But at the time, the idea was he was this sympathetic, likable black character for white readers who got sold down the river because, you know, his master needed money, I guess, and that was like not a good thing to do to poor old Uncle Tom, because things didn't go too good for him down there. That was basically the plot of Huck Finn too. Is why am I flirting with controversy tonight? But Joe, Huck Finn's friend, who was an escaped slave. The basic plot of the book is Huck Finn is trying to help his friend Joe escape from slavery. But the reason that he'd been a slave for all these years and suddenly runs away isn't because like his life had changed significantly at where he'd been a house slave all his life. It was because he'd gotten the word that he was going to be sold to a plantation down the river, and he was like, you know what, fuck this. I didn't have a great lot in life as a slave in Missouri, but no, this shit, no. And that's basically what kicks off the novel. So yeah, folks, I hope you've enjoyed Slavery Chat with Mysterious JG. I don't remember which guy we're going to... This guy was a judge. We already killed the slave guy in this town, so... The slave guy. The plantation owner. So this is more about, like, vigilante justice. And more of a, like, vigilante justice in terms of the justice system is out of whack than... Oh. I don't think I'd realize that I was this close. The soldier, eh? Can I possibly target him with this Rope dart, that would be pretty cool. You know, now that I look at it, I'm not forbidden to be here. What the hell's going on here? I don't think this is working the way it's supposed to. Yeah, I think I goofed this up. Oh, I got an Abstergo thing for it, and, gotta say, there's a certain poetic justice in this. He keeps sending innocent people to the gallows, right? It's pretty sweet. Oh, I got new customization items available in multiplayer, which I've never played and don't particularly intend to play. Nothing against multiplayer, it's just not my thing. So right at the edge, or at the entrance to this, No-Go Navajo area is, place where I can buy some new rope darts and stuff. But yeah, that was fun. I don't know what was happening with me squatting on the roof, tugging on this rope, while the camera circled around menacingly. But when I stepped out on the surface from which it would make sense I could hang somebody, I managed to hang him, and that was fun. What? Alright, so fast travel locations. I think that's it for Kingston. Matter of fact, I can pull the camera way back and we can check. But no, there is one more assassination mission. Okay, so why did I do that? I still need to be zoomed in here to see. Okay, so we must have missed an assassination icon somewhere. I'm a little annoyed because I wouldn't have. Fudge! I wouldn't have swam all the way here. Oh, please don't tell me that this next assassination mission is on this side of the river. Well, it's not a river; it's a bay, but. Alright, so we weren't terribly time efficient with dealing with the bay here. Although I can fast travel, but it takes me to the ship. It's not really saving me a whole lot of time. Or maybe it does. Maybe it warps me to the other side instead of to my own boat. Send him to my own boat. Yeah, okay, never mind. I should have used that before. Doesn't save you much time, though, because honestly, the load time is not bad, but it's long enough that it, you would have had a decent chunk of the swim done if you just swam. But okay, I actually had not been using those fast travel things because I kind of misunderstood what they did. I thought they took you to the jackdaw, and then you'd have to hop off the jackdaw, and that always involves a lot of getting stuck on things and not jumping the way you meant to for a minute, and I just didn't think it was going to help much. But actually, no, we should have been using those. But I believe for the rest of the game, once we get this assassin contract done, we'll pretty much be done with Kingston. So, it's about as late as I could have possibly learned that and gotten any use out of it whatsoever. Double assassination. I had no particular reason to kill these guys, game. Let's get a little less bloodthirsty. Here we are. Scratch my eyeball here. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. The guard post. The leader of a military outpost in the northwest is a confirmed Templar. Kill him. He has Templar tendencies. Alright. Not a problem. Well, I doubt it'll be a problem. Now that we've got, like, fully maxed Kenway with super cyborg ninja armor. Don't worry, Addy. I'll kill him with my high-frequency blade. Alright. Am I correct in the fact that he's not even in the middle of a, like, I just referred to it earlier as a no-go Navajo area. He's not in a, like, you know, a red entry forbidden zone where people attack you on sight. I'm sure if he sees you, he probably notices that you're wearing crazy Incan armor, but might be somewhat confusing to reach if you've never been up here before. Because it's kind of at the top of a bluff. Oh, okay, it is. It's not marked on the map, but it is a... There is a field, an area around here where you can't go in. That it only makes sense. That would be the simplest way up, and it's guarded. Are there wenches around here by any chance? No. I'd have to kind of go out of my way to get wenches. Fun game mechanic that I haven't taken a lot of advantage of. I don't think we're going to get a lot of use out of wenches here. Saucy wenches. Bar wenches is kind of what I'm talking about. Can I kill him from range from a height up above? Actually, it looks like I can. Alright, it's simple enough. Stay here till it's over. Easy peasy. Hopefully they won't start searching the brush. I did move at least a bit. Yeah, they shouldn't find me. Won't be massively shocked if they do, but they really shouldn't. Not before their interest wanes. Actually, I managed to find the only bush they're not going to search. Hi guys! They just don't care anymore. Alright, so Kingston is not clear because there are... Ooh, there's secrets we didn't find in Kingston. So, this might be the home of those Sword of the Sage letters we didn't find. We know where one of them is. It's off on the shore someplace in the southwest of the map, and I haven't bothered with it yet because I don't know how to get it. Getting it's not going to finish this. Pardon me, sorry. But if there's two secrets in this city and we find them both, and they're both the Sword of the Sage letters, then actually we will be able to finish a full clear of that. Oh, that guy's about to bump right into us. Interesting. So how would I go about finding them then? I don't see them on the map. They are, you know, they're secrets, so I guess they're not supposed to be just right there for you to notice from a bird's eye view of the map. But, you know, I thought they kind of were supposed to be something you could notice from a bird's eye view of the map. Well, we'll do a cursory scan, and if we can't find them... Oh, that's right, there's other things that count as secrets in cities, like manuscripts and stuff. Well, there's a treasure chest up there. I suppose it's possible that's considered a secret, that when you open it, there's more inside than just... Okay, well, there's one secret. It's a manuscript. I don't care. If I found... Oh, and there was another manuscript down here. That would be two. Okay, well, that's what the secrets are. Alright. Forget it, then. The Sword of the Sage letters are not here. Let's get back, then, to the Jackdaw. As lovely as it would be a fast travel there. Oh, you know what? Do we need to even be in our boat to fast travel? I don't know that we do. We actually don't. There's no assassin missions here, are there? That'd be kind of silly if there were. But there was one over here, I think. There's two of them here. Let's fast travel down there. Yeah, you don't actually have to get your boat to fast travel. As long as you're not in the middle of a mission or something. That's kind of convenient. I think I've spent more time than... It's not a huge amount of time, I don't think. But I think I've spent more time than is necessary manually walking places in this game. Particularly when we're just talking about walking to my own ship. Eddie, I have things we need to discuss, Eddie. Eddie? You seem different, Eddie. Right, so... dive right into shallow water and break your face. Anyway, didn't bother to restore any of my stuff, but I haven't used a whole lot of it, so everything should still be fine. Not sure if these assassin missions will be on the island. It would be handy if they were, or maybe if the first one was, at least, so that I don't have to come back here. But since we're allowed to get more than one assassin mission at a time, I don't think we get more than one from the same location, though. See, another black dude. He's a brutal gang. A brutal gang of Templar privateers has taken refuge on a forgotten island near here. Your target is their leader. The Templar are actually more egalitarian than a lot of people in this day and age, it seems. Although, we haven't encountered any named Black Templar characters. Well... Can we fast travel there? We can, and we will. And I didn't bother to check to see if we could actually get the other assassin contract before we left, which I should have done, but... Captain's an insane freak! That's one of those islands that only exists to have the assassin mission going, probably. Well, wait a second. I want to check the island fast travel point, which I can no longer locate because too many icons are in the way. This is a pirate base. But they're supposed to be privateers, so I have to punish them for their ignorance of the difference. Man, I wish that guy was still watching. I've gotten so much mileage out of this sort of dickish way. It was like, pirates aren't the same as privateers. I'm like, I didn't say that. Oh my god. I think I told the story about the time my brother-in-law flew into a rage because of idiots who didn't know the difference between cobblers and shoemakers. And I'm over selling it for comic purposes, but it was still kind of amusing. There's a lot of neat little side dialogue that you just don't you have to be paying attention to. Yucatan? Ooh, they're trying to get the, trying to take out the assassins.
That suits me. The natives of these islands never put up no fight we can't manage.
Of course, we just killed one of our own. Weakened our numbers a bit. Maybe I should be trying to approach from the other direction. Well, nobody was looking this way, and then as soon as I popped out of cover, they're all looking this way. And I've just got an awful angle for trying to see them. There's one of them. Suppose I could run up behind him and get into cover? Suppose I could. Oh, well, there's the leader. There's the big boss man. Ooh. Kill, go, go, go. Once again, ranged weapons make a huge difference. I'll have to run to get out, but as far as actually finishing the objective goes, you get the stealth bonus. Yep. Alright, just avoid that main crowd there. You know, a younger, more foolhardy JG, less patient, more bloodthirsty, would have used a berserk dart on those guys, but the mature JG of this video is just full of mercy and sweetness. Is that a llama? Look out, there are llamas. No, it's not. It's an ocelot. Oh man, I better get off this island before that thing betrays me in the third act. Who am I kidding? What game did you ever play in the Metal Gear series where Ocelot's supposed to be on your side? He doesn't betray you. He usually betrays somebody who you've been fighting against who is evil, and it turns out he's working for somebody eviler. Anyway, folks, on the Mysterious JG, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. And I hope you'll join me next time where we find out whether or not I'm pretty good. Bye-bye.